Hey guys, so I am Absolute Justice Girl, also known as Myla08 in fanfiction, and this is my very first video. And I'm gonna be talking a little bit about book one season finale. So first off, Korra got her bending taken, and later unlocked her airbending when Mako was about to get his bending taken, which was pretty awesome. I totally saw that coming though. I remember I used to put a post about how a mom was gonna be a bloodbender just because like I couldn't figure out another way that he could do what he did. And then like especially with the last teasers of the last episode, the way his hand was played, like I just knew he was gonna be a bloodbender. I knew it. And that whole golden iris thing, I think that was just to throw us off. But going back to this, so she learned how to airbend, which was pretty awesome. She did learn to unlock her bloodbending block that she had with Amon, which makes her the third or fourth person to do that. I know Katara did it, Aang did it. I'm not sure who else did, but yeah, third or fourth person. Speaking of Amon, he and Tarlok had their tragic ending, and to be honest, it was the best ending for them because it was going to be a lifetime of running away. Like, everybody was going to be after them. They were never going to have peace. And to be honest, I'm pretty sure Noah Talk knew what Tarlok was planning, and he let him go along with it. Like, I really do think that he knew that his brother was going to blow up the boat, and it was the best ending for them. Um, Asami. Asami, I have to admit, I was very skeptical about her. I thought that she was going to be a villain. I could have sworn she was an equalist. And she ended up being one of the good guys, which was really surprising. And she gave up a lot for Korra. And I am very proud of her character. It's going to be interesting to see her in book two and see how she recovers from the deception of her father, that he did what he did and then he tried to kill her at some point, which was, yeah, it was kind of sad in a way. Um, so then we're moving on to Boomy. We finally got to see one of Tensa's siblings, and Boomy was awesome. Like, with his little scream and stuff, like, I think everybody fell in love with Boomy. Like, he really does live up to his name, and I am not surprised why Aang named him the way he did. So it's going to be very interesting seeing Boomy more in Book 2 and all of the rest of Tenzin's siblings. So, yeah. And moving on to the Avatar state. I personally thought it was a little rushed, but it was awesome. Like, to see Korra bend the elements, and like she looks like a very, very strong Avatar, and I can't wait to see her use her Avatar state more. Um, but yeah, it was awesome. We've been waiting this since like episode one, and we finally got it at the very end. The whole season overall, I think, was a little rushed, but I didn't think that a lot. I think that the creators thought that it wouldn't be a success, but it was. I mean, it's a girl, and I think we really do need more girl main characters, and Kara was just awesome. She's my favorite character. Um, Speaking of the Avatar state, we finally got to see Aang, and actually, well, we saw him before, but we got him to see him interact with Korra, and that was pretty awesome. She finally unlocked her spiritual self, which means we might be getting little glimpses of the spirit world and maybe the creatures that live there. The panda, I forgot his name. Ka, the centipede creature. I really don't think that she should meet him just because he is a face stealer. You have to have a blank face, and Korra, well, she's still struggling a little bit with her spirituality, and yeah, I don't know how that would do, but it was awesome seeing all the past avatars. Kyoshi, Roku, Yang Chen, um Avatar Kuruk, and all of those. Like it was pretty awesome. And then last but not least, the Makora ending. I absolutely loved it. I can't believe that they said the L word, love. And it was even more surprising that it came from Mako, because he had been acting like a total jerk during the whole season, even though it was Makora since like episode 2. Like, there was no doubt about it. And the legend says, or so I've been reading, that the Avatar only falls in love once. And so I really do think that Mako is it. But I think that they're going to have their ups and downs just like any couple, especially because they're still teenagers. So, and they're both, I think Mako's a little bit more mature than Korra is, and I think that might conflict. It's going to be interesting to see them two work out their relationship in book 2. So, speaking of book 2, let's move on with all the speculations that I have. Okay, so here we have a new Korra with a new outfit, which is awesome. I was even her for Halloween. I absolutely love her new outfit. And then here we see the before and after. Pretty awesome. And the creators have been leaking out a few pictures. Here, Korra's obviously upset of something, and here we get the side view, I guess you could say. And I'm pretty sure it's someone taunting her. That's just Korra's character, unless, or she's getting in an argument of some sort, unless it's that blue creepy spirit thing that I'm going to talk about later. So let's move on for a bit. Here we have the storyboard. So it's Korra and Bolin, and then Korra thinking about what Bolin said. So if we break this down, I'm pretty sure that Korra, being Korra and being the independent, hard-headed person that she is probably going to embark on her spiritual quest on her own. And probably she has an argument with Mako. Mako doesn't want to let her go. And she's kind of like, screw you, I'm going to go by myself, or whatever the argument is. And she's taking off on her own, but Bolin catches her. Again, this is all speculation. If you look at this, Bolin does look worried, and Korra looks upset. She looks angry. So I'm pretty sure that Mako and her had an argument, or else it would be Mako and not Bolin there. And here we have another sketchboard. Sorry for the really bad quality. But it's basically of Korra airbending. So we could see that she is getting better at her airbending, and I can't wait to see her, like, I don't know, have some awesome airbending moves like Aang did. I really like how they made Korra, that she had been training pretty much since she was 4 years old when they discovered her, and she said, "I'm the Avatar, deal with it." And it's awesome to see. It's awesome to see a teenage Avatar that is pretty much fully realized. Like, she has to get her spiritual side down, but slowly but surely. Okay, so speaking of, again, here we have the loving kiss. Mako. So Mako became a police officer given the trailer that we saw. So he has this little car trouble line. So it's very interesting that he became the cop, though I'm not really surprised just because of his character. Like, Mako's very serious, he's very protective, so I could see why Bei Fong got him as a cop. I mean, he pretty much saved Korra's rear when they were battling Amon together. So yeah, and here's his new outlook, or look, whatever you want to call it. He still looks pretty good. There's this picture. I'm not sure if it's from season 2. But we'll see if it is. They are in the South Pole, so it's gonna be interesting to see that. The actual South Pole, we only got glimpses of it last time, and yeah, so they're gonna be at the festival, and I want to see how Korra's and his relationship goes. Just because they have different personalities, but at the same time, it's like they're meant for each other. But I'm pretty sure, like I mentioned before, they're gonna have their arguments. So yeah, we'll see how the Makora relationship grows. Although I'm honestly betting on them breaking up and then getting back together in later seasons, but that's just my speculation kind of thing. Okay, so let's move on to the other bending brother, Bolin. So Bolin, he's always been into pro bending, and he apparently still is, with the worst team in history. And I have to feel sorry for the guy. I mean, he's trying, but not getting there quite yet. And he really wants Korra and Mako to be with him, but unfortunately, they pretty much outgrew pro bending. I mean, Korra wanted to do pro bending so bad, and then she did, but she outgrew it. She has avatar duties. Mako did too. Like, he's finally settling himself, and being a cop, it's a full-time job. So I feel sorry for the guy, but and Here's his outfit, warm winter clothes. But he does get a love interest, and that is Eska, Unalak's daughter, and also Korra's cousin. So here we have them interacting, and then we have um, Bolin, Asami, Korra, and Janora at the table. So maybe he's talking about her or something. Don't know yet, but I'm pretty sure that Eska is his love interest. Like, we've seen a couple of pictures with them, and with the twins actually. Um, but I'm pretty sure that Bolin falls for her. Right now, right here, she looks a little upset. Sorry for the bad quality again, but she looks a little upset. So let's see how they work it out. It's gonna be interesting seeing Bolin finally fall in love with somebody who is gonna, return his feelings, because I think Korra wasn't very experienced in that area, so it's not. Well, yes, I am excusing her. She never saw him that way. Like, I guess she was just trying to be nice, and she didn't think that he was going heads over heels over her, and it was sad that he had his heart broken, but now he has a love interest, and it would be Korra's cousin. Just saying. Moving on. Alright, so the parents, Tonrak and Senna. So here we have Tonrak with his clothing. Um, it's not very hard to notice where Korra gets her style. She obviously dresses a lot like her father. She has his strength because the guy is huge. And here is Senna. She's a little more delicate kind of looking, but I'm pretty sure she's a very good waterbender. And Korra seems to have her face, which is kind of cute if you ask me. So look, like, see? The lovely couple, like, they actually look pretty cute together. And here we have him in underclothes, I guess. And you see the belt, just like Korra's, and the skin right here, the boots. The only thing that she apparently has as her mom is her face. So I'm pretty sure she has Tonrak's personality, maybe both of them. But I'm really hoping to see more of Tonrak and Senna. Like, I was very upset that they really didn't get that much talking going on in book one. Only the whole we're gonna introduce you our daughter, who is the Avatar, kind of thing. But that was it. Like, I would think that I would like to think they're a little more involved with their kid. I mean, they only have one kid, and it's Korra. And yes, she's the Avatar, but it looks like they have unconditional love for her. And I really hope that they show this. Like, I guess it's weird because it's the first parents that actually go on scene. Like, we never saw Aang's parents. Well, they gave them up because they were monks. We never saw Roku's parents. We only saw Sozin's. So yeah, and moving on to the next character. Sorry, this is a little bit rushed. Unalak. So this is Tonrak's brother. Here we have him, and he's supposed to be Korra's spiritual teacher or whatever. I don't know if it's because he looks like Tarlok, but I really don't trust this guy. Like, I don't really want to believe that he's one of the bad guys just because he's the Avatar's uncle. But like, even in the best families, like you have the rotten apple kind of thing. So I really want to see how his character is gonna be. I really hope that I'm wrong and that he isn't evil, because if he is, well, that's kind of harsh, having evil uncle in your family. I wouldn't want to think about it like the Lion King, with Scar and Mufasa. But anyways, and here's his two kids, the twin boy, which is Desna. They're hunched over, like, for some reason, like, I don't know what's up with that. And then here we have Eska, Bolin's love interest. She's also hunched over, and I got some pictures of her face, and here we go. We have a couple, and look, what I want you guys to see is this one. This is very interesting. You see here that she's mad, like she looks really upset, and to be honest, I think that one of these twins might be possessed by that spirit looking creature, because like all of a sudden they appear and the spirit thing appears too. So I really think that one of these twins is the cause. Maybe they were doing something, or they made friends with the wrong spirit kind of thing. But I do think that one of these twins is linked to that spirit creature. And to be honest, I really do think that it's Eska, Bolin's love interest. Here, let me show here to you again. I really do think that it's her. She's just very creepy. Well, they both are, but I think she's creepier, if that makes sense. I really hope I'm wrong, and Korra's family is as normal as any family can be. But we'll see about that, and let's move on. And Asami Sato, and I totally blanked on this guy's name. But he's supposed to be helping Asami reestablish herself. She's gonna go to him, kind of thing. He's a successful businessman. He looks like a con to me, but we'll soon find out. So her clothing doesn't really change much, We get to see her in an airplane, kind of thing, but that's about it. And in the teaser, we saw her upset because her company is going down the drain, which is sad. It really is. But nobody wants to do business with them because of the whole scandal with Hiroshi, and the guy, I don't know who he is, he had a business partner that tells her, like, I'm sorry, but we're pretty much going bankrupt, kind of thing. And here she is again. She looks to be a little upset, maybe because of what they told her, and Bolin is always eating, and there's Korra, and I really hope that their friendship blooms a little bit more. I would love to see more Korra-Asami friendship. They both sacrificed a lot. Korra sacrificed Mako so that he could help her while she was going through her whole dad issue. And Asami, well, she did take down her own father for Korra, but I think that was a lot had to do with her values as well. And here we have Asami. Apparently she's cooking something. I never thought of Asami as a cook. And it looks like she still lives with them at Air Temple Island. So yeah, I don't know if Mako and Bolin still live there. I don't know if they fixed the pro bending arena. Well, they did, obviously. So maybe they moved back, but I'm not sure. So yeah. So this guy, I'm telling you, this guy looks like a con, but maybe it's just me. Again, these are all speculations. I do not know the Legend of Korra. Blah 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 blah. Next, Tenzin's sibling. So here we have Kaya, who is the hippie of the family. She's the eldest. We're gonna see her a lot more. She's a healer. She's a waterbender, and she has a betrothal necklace. So maybe she was married at some point. And she's supposed to help Korra out too. The whole spiritual thing as well. I really want to see her. She looks really fun and kind of crazy in a way. So I really want to see more of Kaya, especially because I haven't seen her at all. And here's Bumi. Bumi's obviously going to have a larger part than he did in book 1. And it's seen in the teaser trailer that he's kind of refereeing the race between Korra and the airbending kids, which she kind of cheats on because she turns on the Avatar state. And which leads Tenzin to get mad and scold her about the avatar state and how you're not supposed to use it, blah blah blah, and all of this stuff. And Korra doesn't really seem interested in it. She's kind of like, whatever. Like, I would obviously use it as well too. Like, I mean, come on. I took 17 years to airbend and to unlock the avatar state. You're telling me to hold back? Like, good luck with that. And let's move on to this picture. Not sure if it's real or not, but if it is, it's awesome. But why I put this here is because I do want to see a lot more of Zuko and maybe Toph and Iroh, grandson Iroh actually. I want to see if he's gonna have a more role in it since he was introduced. I loved Iroh's character. He's pretty much like his grandpa, except that he's a little more lean back kind of thing. So yeah, I want to see more of Zuko, and all these characters right here are awesome. Learn a little bit more about them. So let's move on. Aha! And we finally get to the spirit creature kind of thing. Creepy crawler here. He looks like, yeah, I have no idea. Look, if you see this picture, like, he looks really pissed. In some of them, he doesn't look upset, though. Like, I don't know, it's weird. And here we go. He turns blue and yellow. I don't know if the colors have any significance. With the blue one, he seems to be, like, scared kind of thing. The yellow, he seems to be pissed. So, I don't know. And in the trailer, we saw it attack Korra. And Korra, being Korra again, she uses the avatar state to fight him, but she gets knocked on her butt fairly quickly because it is a spirit, and I don't think physical attacks will help, which I really think that Korra is going to have to go into some deep meditation like Aang did in that one village that was being terrorized by that spirit, and she's probably going to have to get in spirit form and calm it down, and hopefully it does not possess her body, or else they're in deep trouble. Which, that's actually a pretty good prediction if you ask me. It just came to mind right now. But yeah, the creepy crawler thing. And guess who's gonna voice it? Azula. Like, this girl just never quits. Like, seriously, dude, it's been like, I don't know how many years, and she's still after the Avatar. Like, this is ridiculous, and talk about having a commitment, for the love of God, but, or spirits in this case. So it's going to be very interesting seeing this creeper kind of spirit thing. It'll be interesting to see Korra fight it. And let's move on. And here we have various landscapes. I believe this is the air temple right here. So we're going to have to see the air temple again, which thank God I miss it. Here's another one of the air temple too. And then there's this one. There's a lot of speculation that it is Tarlok and Noatak. I don't know, because that smaller figure looks like a girl, like, if you ask me. And maybe I don't know, maybe it's somebody in this little girl, I wouldn't know kind of thing, but I'm pretty sure it's the spirit world. And here we have the water tribe fair kind of thing, or festival. And look, like, it's really creepy. Like, you see that kind of color looking thing? Like, I'm pretty sure that's like the spirit layer of some sort. And we have this photo right here. So yeah, I think Korra's gonna do a lot of traveling. And look, see, right here she's with Naga, and I'm pretty sure that's Korra. Like, 99.9% that's Korra. And the fact that she's alone and none of Team Avatar's with her kind of confirms my assumption of her going off on her own. And I'm pretty sure, and I think that's probably going to cause her some trouble, just because, you know, you can't really fight this thing alone. You're going to need someone. So yeah, here's all those sceneries from book 2, and it's the end, folks. I hope you enjoyed. Comments, you know, tell me if it's good, not, you know, yes, no, make another one. If you want me to go into more detail about something, please comment, and I'll be more than happy to. And again, this is Absolute Justice Girl, aka Myla08. I'd rather go by the letter, and hope to see you guys soon.